Everyone, welcome back to this video. So my BL-5 2006 non-turbo became so lazy on the road, so I decided, why not? Why should I not change the plugs? So and I decided to do it on camera. So I'm going to use simple tools, as you can see, to change my plugs and see if my picking will improve. Now I'm going to clear the air intake chamber first, and then access the plugs and the lead wires where they are. So I'll remove the air intake chamber so that I can get some enough space to access the plugs. Let me take this one out. Done. Those are all air accessories, all air intake accessories, where air flows to the burning chamber. Okay, that's take that one out. That one out. Perfect. Now I can easily access my plugs. So I'll take off the lead cables. The lead cables basically transfer sparks from the lead coil to the spark plugs. So I'll just take them off. Take them off here, just like that. Now I can easily access my plugs. Well, so I'll take yeah, that's a spark plug spanner. I'll just use that one and simple ring spanner. Then loosen the plugs just like that. I'll do that using my ratchet to take off the spark plugs. Now it's loose enough. I'll use the lead wire to pick it from the plug chamber. So you can see my plugs is it has covered good mileage here. So I'll do the same to the next. Yeah, it's out. So I'll use my ratchet to make it loose. It's a very simple procedure. Actually, you can just do it by yourself at home. You need not to walk to a mechanic. Then my lead wire, I'll just use it to pick the plugs from its chamber. Yeah, this plug is so key. I don't know what's going on because I recently changed the plug seals. It hasn't taken long, but I don't know where the oils are coming from. Maybe I'll do a diagnosis later and see. Now on this other side, I'll take off the battery. Because I need space to access the plugs on this other side. Now you'll realize that my plugs are on the sides, they are not on the top like most of the V engines. So this one's a boxer engine. So the boxer engines for Subarus, the plugs are located right on the sides, not on the top. So I have to clear the sides so that I can get good access to the plugs on both sides. So the other side I was taking off the air chamber accessories, and this other side I'll be taking off the batteries so that I can access the plug chambers. So that one out. So battery out. Boom. I have now enough space to access my lead wires. Now lead wires, I'll take them out. Both of them, they're out. Yeah, when I take them out, I make sure that I clear that area so that I can access the plugs well. So I'll remove them a little bit up. Well done. Now let's take off the plugs. I'll put in my plug spanner, then my ring, and loosen the plug like that. I'll use my ratchet to take it off. I'm going to the next plug. Make it loose like that. My ratchet. Very simple tools, and you can just do it by yourself at home. Just know the procedure. So my plugs is loose, and I'll use the lead wire head, and then pick the plugs from its chamber. You see, that is done. I can see my plugs has covered enough mileage, so the best thing is to change so that I reduce the laziness of my BL-5 on the road. Yeah, so I'll return the new plugs. I'll use my ratchet again to tighten the plugs, but I'll use my ring spanner 14 to make it more firm, make it more tight. So that one is that. My ratchet, quickly tighten the plugs, then tighter. I don't like loose plugs. It will bring some miss during combustion, so I'll make sure that my plugs are tight enough. But don't over tighten, because you can just break your plugs in there. So just make sure you mind your tension. Yeah, so that's well done. Perfect. I'll go back to the other side and replace the old plugs with the new one, just as I've done this other side. So like that, like that. Then my plug spanner. These are simple tools that you can just buy, and it will just be good to go. So with my ratchet, I'll tighten my plugs again. That is done. I'll make it tighter with my ring spanner. That is done. Let me go to the next one. With my ratchet, I'll do it. Then my ring, tighten the plugs. Remember, no over tensioning. Just do it correctly. Then all said and done, I'll return my lead wire nicely. Make sure you press until you feel a pop sound that has clipped on the plugs. Press the lead wire like that and feel a pop sound to indicate that it has clipped the spark plugs well. Then just like that, we are done. So the rest of the accessories, we'll just return them the way, remove them, the air intake chamber and the batteries. That's very simple. Just return them just the way you took them off. The air intake chamber is well done. Just as I had said. Yeah, well assembled. Now we are going to the other side of the engine after this. That's done. Now return the lead wires, and as usual, make sure you press them and feel the pop sound as the top of the lead wires clips the spark plugs. So I'll do that very fast. Like that. So it has clipped the spark plugs. The same to that. That's well done. Then I return my battery. That's a good battery. Amaron is a good battery. It's so durable. So tighten my terminals, battery terminals. Very fast. And basically that's all on how you can change your plugs by yourself when you feel your car is lazy. And we are done. Tighten the terminal so well so that your car can kick. Then start your engine after that. We are done.